silver and...
The longest journey begins with a single step.
Welcome! Oh, were the previous items not to your liking?
We have more over here. Please come again.
We look forward to your next visit. Do remember to come back. I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect
Revelation must be fulfilled.
Revel in death's embrace without end becomes this moment.
And the future without limits
Begins from here.
Born into the turbid forms of fate.
As you wish. Moonlight
That's
revelation.
not a customer.
If you don't struggle now, you'll end up with
Damn, there's a freaking decoration for tonight.
Revel in death's embrace. Listen to the seedlings breaking through the soil. The flow of time and return what once was.
I can't falter now.
Kiss of fate.
Sorry! We only have one item in stock!
And that's death.
Desire beckons.
Fall into
That's not a
darkness!
customer.
Done my deepest devotion.
That's not a customer.
Once into the turbid currents of fate.
That's not a customer.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect
Must be fulfilled.
Steer yourself to bear the weight of life.
dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
Be buried in shadows!
A futile endeavor.
Listen to fate. Solo performance.
The past without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here. Moonlight
That's not a
revelation.
customer.
Send them to hell!
That's not a customer.
Have fun! I didn't expect!
And that's death.
Return what once was. Revel in death's embrace.
That's not a customer. That's not a customer.
Kiss of fate.
And that's death.
Of flame!
That's not a customer.
The flow of time and return what once was.
Death approaches you.
Revel in death's
Into
embrace.
the turbid currents of fate.
Cycles entwined! All consumed and laid to rest!
Embrace. Into the seedlings breaking through the soil.
Advent of flame!
Dungeon of my deepest devotion. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try? As you wish.
A promise
revelation.
must be fulfilled.
Cycles entwined! All consumed and laid to rest!
The past without end becomes this moment. Without limit begins from here. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try? As you wish.
A promise
revelation.
must be fulfilled.
Cycles entwined! All consumed and laid to rest!
The past without end becomes this moment. Without limit begins from the flow of time and return what once was. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try? As you wish. As you wish.
This is quite interesting.
A promise revelation must be fulfilled. Execute and keep walking not a customer.
Without end comes this moment. And the future without limits begins from here. The past without end comes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
And that's death. And keep walking forward.
The past without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try? As you wish.
A promise revelation must be fulfilled.
Cycles entwined! All consumed and laid to rest!
The past without end becomes this moment. Without limits begins from here.
Flow of time and return what once was!
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try? As you wish.
A promise
Lunar
revelation must be fulfilled.
The promise without end comes this moment.
Customer and the
Future without promise without end comes this moment. Judgment without limit begins from here. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound.
cleaning is not.
What restless creatures they are. Eyes closed.
Essence of equilibrium. Purify the tainted souls. Essence of equilibrium.
For the greater good!
Wallow in your torment.
Bury them well and let. What restless creatures they are. Eyes closed.
The essence of equilibrium. Purify the tainted souls. Essence of equilibrium.
For the greater good!
Wallow in your torment.
Steel yourself to bear the weight of life.
None shall escape my blade.
What restless creatures they close.
The essence of equilibrium. Purify the tainted souls. Essence of equilibrium. Wallow in your torment.
None shall escape my blade.
Cleaning is.
Facing a powerful enemy from your past is no easy task.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
A promise
Lunar
revelation
abyss!
must be fulfilled. Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
Without end becomes this moment.
And the future
Without limits it begins from here.
Kiss of fate.
Flow of time
Without
return
end
what
becomes
once
this
was!
moment.
and the future.
Without limits
Take my thoughts with you
begins from
and
here.
keep walking
Kiss
forward.
of fate. Revel in death's embrace.
Customer
The past without end becomes this moment. And the future without limits begins from here.
take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
Revel in death's embrace.
Without end becomes this moment.
And the future
Kiss
Without limits begins from here.
With the chariot in hand, victory is in.
Countless victories guide us to the next
With
battle.
the chariot in hand,
Yet a single defeat
victory is
may
in.
summon a
eternal
powerful enemy from
silence.
Now then, unleash the devil.
That's
Lunar
not a
abyss!
customer.
To hell!
Cycles entwined, all consumed
Kiss
and
of
laid
fate.
to rest.
That's not a customer.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
That's not a customer.
Send them to hell!
Kiss of fate.
That's not a customer.
Without end becomes this moment. And the future, without limit, begins from here.
That's not a customer.
Cycles entwined, all
Dungeon of my deepest
consumed
devotion.
and laid
That's
to
not a
rest.
customer.
Then send them to hell!
Kiss
That's
of
not a
fate.
customer.
Sorry! We only have one
Cycles
item.
entwined,
And
all
that's that.
consumed and laid to rest.
Fate.
That's not a
Dungeon of my
customer.
deepest devotion.
Revel in
That's
death's
not a
embrace.
customer.
Tell me what you seek.
The past without end becomes this moment.
Kiss
And the
of
future,
fate.
without limit, begins from
Cycles
here.
entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
That's not a
Dungeon of
customer.
my deepest
fate.
devotion.
Revel in death's embrace.
That's not a
Tell me what
customer.
you seek.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
That's not a customer.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Revel in death's
That's not
embrace.
a customer.
Tell me what you seek.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Kiss of
Tell me what
fate.
you seek.
That's
Revel in death's embrace.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
Kiss of
Without
fate.
end becomes this moment. And the future, without limit,
Revel in
begins
death's
from here.
embrace.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
That's not a customer.
Tell me what you seek.
Revel in death's embrace.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
The past without end becomes this moment. And the future, without limit, begins from here.
That's not a customer.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Customer.
Tell me what you seek.
Revel in death's embrace.
That's not a customer.
Then send them to hell!
Kiss of fate.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
That's not a
The
customer.
past without end becomes this moment. And the future, without limit, begins from here.
Tell me what you seek.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
Not a customer.
Past without end becomes this moment. And the future, without limit, begins from here. Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Revel in death's embrace.
Cycles entwined, all consumed and laid to
Without
rest.
end becomes this moment.
Revel in death's
And the future,
embrace.
without limit, begins from here.
Cycles entwine,
Not a
all
custom.
consumed and laid to rest.
Did we overdo it?
We shall release them from their torment.
A promise. What must be fulfilled?
In shadow,
Without limit begins from
No
here.
death is without regret. Only cold. We shall release them from their torment.
A promise.
nighttime is over.
Must be fulfilled.
Without end comes without limit begins from
We
here.
won.
We shall release them from their torment.
A promise.
Nighttime is over.
Must be fulfilled.
Comes this moment, and the future without limit.
Is that the best?
We shall release them from their torment.
A promise.
Nighttime is over.
Must be fulfilled. The past without end.
Comes this moment, and the future without
Tell me
limit
what you see.
begins
Is that
from
the
here.
best you can?
We shall release them from their torment.
A promise.
Nighttime is over.
Must be fulfilled.
The past without end becomes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
We won.
We shall release them from their torment.
A promise.
Nighttime is over.
Must be fulfilled. The past
Without end becomes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
Don't wander around aimlessly. These are all my spoils of war.
A fulfilling day indeed. I remember. Do you want
From a top. Only by.
Is something troubling you?
My wish is simple. Let the. Setting the chaotic world right. Ever ready to slay. Are you sure?
Oh, what?
Occurred.
Kid!
May life
From atop the tower, all I can see is destruction. A vision of the apocalypse. Only by breaking free from the gravity of our past, we soar towards the starry sea of our future. Only by breaking free from the gravity of our past, we soar towards the starry sea of our future. From atop the tower, all I can...
Shop! We have a wonderful selection!
Cash only, no credit.
Shop! We have a wonderful selection!
Cash only, no credit.
is something troubling you. You can confide in me.
Let's do something fun, shall we? Fun and profitable! Now that's the dream!
Accursed by flame, condemned to burn until the end of days.
Do you want something we cannot bring? A fulfilling day indeed. As you wish.
A problem revelation must be fulfilled.
Revel in death's embrace.
That's not a customer.
Take my thoughts with you and
Kids
walking
of
forward.
fate.
That's your
Without end,
Judgment.
moment,
God.
and the future without limit.
Revel in
Begins from
death's
here.
embrace.
Phil, this marks the ending I should have.
As you wish.
A promise revelation must be fulfilled.
Revel in death's embrace.
That's not a customer. Take my thoughts with you and
Kiss
walking
of fate.
The past without end
Judgment
moment, and the future without revel begins from here. The past without end becomes this moment,
the ending
and the
I should
future without limit begins from here. As you wish.
A promise revelation must be fulfilled. Take my thoughts with you. That's not a customer.
The flow of time and return what once was.
Judgment
Without end becomes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.